I want to go back and revisit similar figures. And in particular, I want to look at the how perimeters of similar figures compare and how areas of similar figures compare. Now we already said, well, let's just go back. Let's look at these two basic ones here. We've got the we've got a 3 by 5 rectangle here, and over here we've got a 6 by 10 rectangle. So what's happened is I've just multiplied by 2, the length and the width by 2. Now you'll notice on this first one here, the perimeter is going to be 16. Because we have 5 and 5 is 10, 3 and 3 is 6. And then on this one over here, the perimeter is 20 plus 12, that's 32. Now if you look at the ratio here of, let me do this P1 and P2. If you look at the ratio P1 to P2, you're going to get 16 over 32, which is 1/2. Okay. Now, this is something that we observed before when we talked about similar figures, because the ratio of the perimeters is going to be the same as the ratio of the corresponding sides. So notice 3 over 6, this side over this side, 1/2, and 5 over 10 is 1/2. Now, what we've not looked at is how the areas compare. So let's look at the areas here. This area is 15, 3 times 5. This area over here is 60. Okay. Now, if you look at the ratio of those areas, you get 15 over 60, which is 1/4. Now, that's not 1/2, of course. It's the ratio of the areas. Now, I want to point out something, that if you look at these sides, if I look at 3 over 6, okay, I get 1/2. But what if I do this? What if I do 3 squared over 6 squared? Well, notice what you get. You get 9 over 36, which is 1/4. Same thing. Now, that's what's going to happen when you compare the ratios of areas of similar figures. So, for example, look down here at this. I've got this quadrilateral 1 and this quadrilateral 2. They're similar. And you notice that the ratio, if you take KA over KB, you get A over B. But if you looked at the area, you don't have to calculate the area. If you want to know the ratio of the areas, it's just going to be this thing, the top squared over the bottom squared. Yeah. So if the ratio is 4 over 5, if that's the ratio of the sides, then the ratio of the area is going to be 16 over 25.